Hi everyone, it's Jennifer McGuire from 2peasindabucket.com, and I just wanted to show you a little bit more with dimensional pearls and stickles, and here I'm going to talk about using them with stamped images. You can actually use them with things besides stamped images, but I'm going to focus on the stamping. First of all, dimensional pearls are wonderful for watercoloring. Actually, I like this better than twinkling H2Os and all those things out there because you get this great pearlized shine that you can't achieve with any other product. So I've got some dimensional pearls here. This is the cranberry color, one of my favorites. And I'm going to squeeze it onto my Ranger craft mat. It's a great surface to work on because everything comes off. And then I'm going to take my mini mister from Ranger also and squirt a little bit of water on it. You'll see me do it here. I like this mister because it gives a really controlled amount of water out with each squirt. Now I'm going to mix it up really good. You can use a water brush for this. I personally don't like water brushes because I find them hard to control. It's something that I do wrong, but you can easily use them instead. So I'm just going to go ahead and color in. Now if you have wonderful techniques for watercoloring, all of those techniques work with these paints. I usually just do it fast and do it quick, but if you do have special techniques that you've learned online or whatever, they will work with these paints. The nice thing is as this dries, it gets this really wonderful pearlized shine. If you want your color to be bolder, just add less water. You can also mix these dimensional pearls, like I'm doing here, to get different colors, just like you would any other paint. So you can just use these as you would all your other paints. And here I'm going to add a little bit more, and then remember that you can use the Liquid Pearls White Opal, which is white, to soften any colors also. And then here you can see I'm just going to squirt a little bit of water, and it works perfect for watercoloring here. I usually go over and do a light wash, and then I go back with a little bit of darker color. You can also do background washes like you do with watercolors. I first go over, you want to do some watercolor paper, I go over the whole background with a wet paintbrush, and then I go back with really light blue to do like a sky background. But again, you want to go over it first with water because that helps to absorb the color and make it softer. So you can see I did that here. Very easy to do, and it makes it look like you spent hours doing watercoloring. And if I'm going to cut out a stamped image, this is what I do. I stamp it and I color over it really fast. I don't take the time to color it in real good because I'm just going to cut it out anyways. And here's another one I did, and I did different colors of dimensional pearls, and I mixed them together. And the center was done with that antique linen distress stickles, one of my favorites. Then I wanted to show you a little bit more of the pearlized watercolor background. Here on, this is a totally different stamp, but on this background here I did just pearlized in the center so it's white, and then I did blue on the edges. I first went ahead and colored the birthday cake with different colors of pearlized paints, or dimensional pearl paints, and I mix it here on my craft sheet. If you don't have a craft sheet, you can also mix it on an acrylic mount because they both wipe up really easily. Now I'm going to take my white opal liquid pearls and mix it with a lot of water, and I'm going over the whole background, and this just gives it a nice pearlized shine without any color. It's really nice. It's a soft, beautiful look. Now I can go back and add a little bit of color on top of that. Here I've mixed the denim color with lots of the white opal, and I'm just adding it on the edges, and because it's already wet from the white opal and water I used before, it blends really nice. And here's how that ends up looking. It's just a gorgeous pearlized shine. Now another thing that you can do to make your stamped images look interesting is to completely cover it with shine. This is one of my favorite things to do because glitter is such a mess for this. I just do my whole stamped image and I color it however I want, and then I squeeze lots of diamond stickles over it and smear it out. And you can see that it gives this really neat kind of stained glass cool effect without having to worry about glitter just completely rubbing off. Again, I like to use diamond stickles for this, but you can use any of them. And here you can see the shine that it adds. It's really interesting. And here are some flowers that I covered with diamond stickles. Just gives it a little boost. And then all those little dots I used the dimensional pearls. I let them dry on my craft sheet and I popped them off like I showed you in the first video this week. Now this is the frosted lace stickles, it looks like snow to me. It's just little pieces of white glitter. So it doesn't have like that ostentatious shine of glitter, but just something a little bit different and interesting. So you can also cover stamped images with this for a different look. Now you can do these same things on things besides stamped images. You can do it on pattern papers or embellishments or chipboard, anything you want, but I wanted to show you with stamping. So you can see it there, and it dries pretty quickly when it's that thin. And so here you can see in the center of the flower I put a big puddle of the frosted lace stickles just to make it all come together nicely. So you can see the final card here. And thanks for watching another video. If you have any questions, please visit twopeasinabucket.com.